Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is simply, I'm sorry. Now, I know that sounds easy, but if we're being truthful with ourselves, those can be two of the hardest words to say, especially when you are 100% certain that you're right. As leaders, we spend a lot of time making decisions. We explain, we defend, we justify, and sometimes when someone tells us that something we said did hurt them, our response is, that wasn't my intention. And while that may be true, you may not have intended to offend them. You may not have intended to embarrass them. You may not have intended to make them feel unappreciated. It really doesn't matter. You did. Your intention doesn't erase their experience. I've had to learn that sometimes the best response isn't an explanation. And I know we often like to explain. It isn't defending why I said what I said or did what I did. Sometimes the best response is real simple. Just say, I'm sorry. I could have handled that a little differently. Period. No buts, no long explanation, no attempt to convince the other person that they shouldn't feel the way they do. Because leadership isn't about winning every argument, and it certainly isn't about always being right. Leadership is also having enough humility to recognize that when your actions have negatively impacted someone else, even when that was not your intention, it's good to just say, I'm sorry. And it doesn't make you weak. In fact, I believe it takes a strong and confident leader to admit that I got it wrong. The mirror requires us to look beyond what we intended and examine the impact we actually had. So the next time you feel yourself prepared to defend yourself, just take a moment and ask, do I really need to explain myself, or do I simply need to apologize? In many instances, a simple I'm sorry will do. Thanks for joining me for this episode of The Mirror Moment. Until next time, let's keep reflecting, let's keep confronting, and most importantly, let's keep growing. God bless you.